Some conspiracy theories and misconceptions have arisen about HARP, suggesting that it has more sinister capabilities, including controlling the weather or the sun. These claims are not supported by scientific evidence and are widely regarded as pseudoscience. HARP's research is focused on understanding the ionosphere and its impact on radio communications, navigation systems, and other technologies. It does not have any control over celestial bodies like the sun, or so they say.
Yesterday, in Virginia at 7:41 p.m. the sun seemed to shapeshift. Watch closely. Could this be what they are hiding?
The fight for the sunlight has begun. When you check the chart, what is going on? So many unclassed solar flares heating the earth, and here in Germany and in Europe, there is no sun. Almost every day it's cloudy and it's too cold. And many people already got this question. So why is it so cold? The sun is not coming there. Why are they doing this? Because they try to block the crystalline sun. The crystalline coats heating the earth. They try to block the crystalline sun because the new sun is helping you to activate your DNA. Because I observed the change of the sunlight since 2020, you definitely see a change. The sun is brighter, lighter. Many people say it's white, but it's crystalline, plasmic. They know exactly what's going on. And they use that technology to keep the process as slowly as possible. They want to keep the world as long as possible.
Photo by Casey Reeves, sent in by Spencer from May 17th of 2023. Check this out. There's some sort of a anomaly over here in the sky near the sun. Look at that thing. How about that? You don't see something like that every day. And we're going to go in and take a closer look at this sky, this anomaly that's in front of the sun, and the sun is back behind this thing. Look at that. That is super bizarre as well. Looks like a giant beehive in the sky. And again, the sun is behind this thing, and it's the only thing like it in the sky. And you can see it's moving with the sun. Notice it's in a different location than the first photo. Look at the first one is away from this tree line here, and you're going to notice in the second photo, this anomaly, whatever it may be, seems like it's following the path of the sun. Watch how close it is to the tree line in this next image as we come to it right here. See, it's almost touching the trees, not literally, but it's behind the tree line in this photo, indicating that it's moving through the sky with the sun. And again, the sun is back there, and we just saw photos of dual suns in the sky from Kentucky and South Dakota.
Now, is it me? Or is the plane flying over the goddamn sun? Because what they taught us in science class, that ain't possible. You don't bring your ass on here talking about no solar flare, sundog, all this other shit. This young man was on his flight and caught this on his flight. A regular, ordinary person. Wow. I want to hear what kind of stories y'all gonna come up with. Because y'all would rather believe some shit y'all ain't never seen before, books and all that, and won't believe what's in front of you. Look, that man on the plane. I believe you, bro. I believe you. Looking right at it. But I guarantee you it's somebody gonna get on my page with the fuckery. But it's all good. I see it. Oh, I see it. Can't tell me shit. Look at that. But the government got some explaining to do. You hear me? Some serious explaining to do. This is wild. This is fucking wild. This is fucking wild.
Obviously, if I posted without my face on it, or without letting y'all know I recorded it, then it would just be like, I found another video off TikTok, and where's the proof? I'm the proof. That's my point.
Yesterday, in Virginia at 7:41 p.m. the sun seemed to shapeshift. Watch closely. Could this be what they are hiding? This was 7 months ago, before the Canadian wildfire.
Stopping climate change. No. Now the White House says blocking the sun might be the answer, but what would that look like?
Interesting. Boy,
Take it.
I tell you, when I first started reading this article, it was like I just started diving in, and then it was like offshoot articles and this and that. So let's talk about this. On October 13th, the White House announced it was funding a 5-year research plan with about something called geoengineering, specifically solar radiation management to artificially modify the Earth's climate. This comes off some studies back in the 1800s. Bear with me here. In 1816, in April, the Tambora volcano erupted in Indonesia with such force that it resulted in something called the Year Without the Summer. I'm not sure if you've ever heard that term before.
No, I haven't.
Back in 1816, the Year Without a Summer, because after that volcanic eruption, the temperature of the Earth dropped 5.4 degrees. Okay? Yeah, there was a lot of loss of life, there was a lot of loss of crops and everything. But moving forward, what scientists did, they started to measure this and they said, wait a minute. So the particulates and the aerosols from volcanoes actually blotted out the sun. So that's where this study is coming from. What they want to do, is basically block out the sun by spraying aerosols into the stratosphere to reflect sunlight, just as, say, a volcano would do if a volcano was to erupt violently. So the United Nations is on board. They've recognized the potential of this, but there are so many critics that also say, wait a minute, time out. You could cause even more of a problem by experimenting with this. Seems like you got a question. Go ahead.
No, my question is, how do you study this without doing it?
So here's the way, they didn't go too much into the article about this except for this. Here's what's going to happen. They'll start in a laboratory, obviously a laboratory. Sulfur dioxide, other particulates, things that come out of volcanoes. They're going to take those and they're going to try to find a way to block some of the sunlight out, and push it back out into space. Once they can do that in a controlled laboratory, I would expect them to try it somewhere on this Earth away from everybody, just to kind of see what it's doing to the reflectivity of the sunshine. To be honest with you, though, here are some of the potential problems you could have. What if it works and you have a button and you can press these aerosols to come and go? What if you dip the temperatures too low? Things die. What if it intensifies weather events, an unforeseen consequence? There's so many different things. Also,